Grandpa Lou takes Tommy and Chuckie to a Southwest-themed playground one day. There they meet Belinda, a cute baby with long curly blonde hair. Belinda happily gives Tommy and Chuckie apple juice. When they notice she has a band-aid on her elbow and asks her what happened, Belinda becomes upset and quietly says she doesn't want to talk about it. However, she smiles and invites them to play with her. Tommy and Chuckie quickly befriend Belinda, and they play all morning until the clock strikes noon. All around them, babies and toddlers stop playing to run and hide. Belinda says she has to go home now. When Tommy and Chuckie ask why, Belinda explains that it's no shadow time. That's when the junk food kid comes to the playground, the meanest toddler in town. Moments later, the junk food kid, a tall, slightly chubby girl, arrives at the playground and proceeds to bully Belinda. Tommy and Chuckie try to stop her from picking on their new friend, but she manages to smack Chuckie in the face with a chocolate bar and stick a popsicle down Tommy's diaper. When the two of them are distracted, the junk food kid blows a big bubblegum bubble and it pops on Belinda, ruining her hair. That night, in bed, Tommy ponders the day's events. He figures he could run and hide like the other kids during no shadow time from now on. He remembers Grandpa Lou always saying to always do the right thing. The next day at the playground, Tommy and Chuckie find a broken-hearted Belinda, whose mom had to cut off most of her hair because of what the junk food kid did. Tommy promises to stop the junk food kid the next time she shows up. No shadow time comes, and so does the junk food kid. Tommy takes on the junk food kid like he promised. She tries to use bubblegum on him the same way she used it on Belinda, despite Tommy's lack of hair. Tommy tries to pop the bubble before it's too late using the popsicle stick from yesterday's events, but the junk food kid knocks it out of his hand. However, Chuckie tosses Tommy a candy cane the junk food kid was eating moments ago, and Tommy successfully uses it again. The bubblegum backfires the junk food kid, thoroughly covering her face and hair. The junk food kid bursts into tears, and her mother appears. As her mother carries her away, she's heard saying, "Oh, look at you. Oh, could kick myself for letting you have that gum, Prudence." Tommy repeats the real name of the junk food kid curiously, but is quickly forgotten as the kids of the playground surround Tommy and cheer him for standing up to the bully. As everybody cheers, Belinda and Tommy share a smile with each other. Either later that day or the next day, everybody is playing happily at the playground when suddenly the junk food kid arrives. Everybody freezes in fright at her appearance, but Tommy, Chuckie, and Belinda stand their ground. The junk food kid had most of her hair cut off, just like Belinda's, because of the gum. Tommy asks her what she's shyly and nervously eating. It's revealed to be carrot sticks that her mother gave her, and she offers to share with him. Tommy politely declines due to him having only one tooth. Belinda asks Prudence if she wants to play with them. Prudence accepts, and the kids of the playground relax and play again because the junk food kid is no more. While the babies explore the fish tank and Grandpa Lou is asleep in front of the TV, Dee Dee brings home an antique mirror. Of course, being the curious babies they are, Tommy, Chuckie, Phil, and Lil go up to it, wondering what it is and what it does. Tommy walks over to the mirror, curious as he sees the reflection and being memorized by it as he begins playing with it. Meanwhile, Lou helps Dee Dee bring in the other stuff she brought while she was out. Tommy and Chuckie put their reflections in the mirror while Phil and Lil stand in front of one another and put their hands and faces together, each one pretending that their twin is the other of their own mirror image. They all wonder how a mirror works, as Chuckie tells them they probably wouldn't understand. It's very scientific. He says that when they look into the mirror, that they're actually seeing a person just like them, and a whole other world on the other side, aka Mirrorland, as Tommy refers to it. Chuckie says everything in Mirrorland is backwards. Tommy, Phil, and Lil find this pretty silly, but accept it since it's Mirrorland, and of course, they all want to go there. Chuckie tries to stop them, telling them they couldn't go because there's always a mirror boy in the way. Tommy then moves back and runs towards the mirror, only for Dee Dee to grab him before he hits the mirror and hurts himself. This causes Lou to drop the box he and Dee Dee were carrying inside. Dee Dee puts the babies in the playpen, telling Tommy to play with soft things. Dee Dee then carries the mirror upstairs while Lou discovers what's in the box. Chuckie then says to Tommy that running into the mirror probably wasn't a good idea, to which Tommy actually agrees, then says that they need to outsmart the mirror boys. Dee Dee is decorating the house with the things she brought. She puts up a cat clock trying to get it to work, only for it to work a few seconds before it stops again. Lou then brings in a box and shows Dee Dee the things inside. He puts on an old toupee and Dee Dee tells him it's only junk. Of course, a ballerina outfit catches her eye, and she decides to go and try it on. While Dee Dee and Lou are preoccupied, Tommy and Chuckie escape the playpen and search for the mirror. Chuckie tries to talk Tommy out of it, saying something bad will happen. Tommy ignores this as usual, and he tells Phil and Lil that once he and Chuckie come back, they get a turn in Mirrorland. Tommy and Chuckie then go off in search of the mirror while Dee Dee is trying on the outfit. Dee Dee's glasses fall off her face and onto the floor. Spike takes them and heads downstairs just as Tommy and Chuckie get up the stairs, then spot the mirror in a nearby room. Meanwhile, Lou is trying on the toupees that he found in the box. Dee Dee says she can't find her glasses and asks Lou if he could help her find them. Back to Tommy and Chuckie. Tommy walks closer to the mirror as he tells Chuckie his plan. He's going to use his favorite ball, knowing that it was possibly the Mirror Boy's favorite ball. Tommy then has Chuckie call out the Mirror Boy to distract him, giving them a chance to enter Mirrorland. Tommy, when he gets a chance, goes and runs into the mirror, causing it to flip, lifting up Tommy and throwing him into a box behind it. Chuckie then walks up and the same thing happens to him as he lands into the box as well. After climbing out of the box, Tommy and Chuckie think they actually went through the mirror, and they are now in Mirrorland. Meanwhile, Phil and Lil fight about whether Chuckie and Tommy made it to Mirrorland or not. Spike, still holding Dee Dee's glasses in his mouth, goes into the kitchen and knocks a box full of toupees on the floor, getting them all dusty and dirty. Tommy and Chuckie explore upstairs, wondering what else is different. Of course, everything looks the same, but Tommy claims it's different, as he tells Chuckie many things that are done in Mirrorland, many different things that are done in Mirrorland, like wearing shoes on your hands, sleeping under the bed, wearing your diaper on your head. He takes off his diaper and puts it on his own head. Chuckie then wonders if there really is a Mirrorland, and it's not just something Tommy is making up. Tommy and Chuckie then hear Grandpa Lou. Tommy quickly puts his diaper back on, and he and Chuckie hide. Lou then comes in the room looking for Dee Dee's glasses and wearing a giant red toupee, causing the babies to think it's near Grandpa, that he is mean, since Lou is nice in real life. Tommy and Chuckie then run out of the room, only to see Dee Dee walking blindly down the hall wearing the ballerina outfit. They think she's the mirror version of Tommy's mom, and that she's a robot as she walks and trips in a closet. Tommy and Chuckie then run back to the room that had the mirror, only to run into Mirror Spike. They run and hide in the guest bedroom as Tommy tells Chuckie to hand him his ball. He throws it, and Spike, of course, chases after it. Tommy and Chuckie then head for the mirror while Spike runs downstairs chasing for the ball, only to run into Lou, who takes Dee Dee's glasses off of Spike's face and gives them back to Dee Dee. Dee Dee is surprised by the toupee and tells Lou to take it off as she goes upstairs to change out of the ballerina outfit as the skirt was a bit short. Lou then takes Spike to give him a bath while Phil and Lil still argue over whether Tommy and Chuckie got to Mirrorland or not. Tommy and Chuckie get back into the mirror and, without another thought, run toward it, causing it to flip around and flip them back to front, making it seem like they went back through the mirror. Dee Dee then comes in, dressed in her normal attire, as she takes Tommy and Chuckie back to down the playpen. Dee Dee then overhears Lou having trouble washing off Spike and goes to see what Phil and Lil ask Tommy and Chuckie questions about Mirrorland. Phil and Lil then suspect Tommy and Chuckie are mirror boys and make them answer questions, which only the real Tommy and Chuckie would know. Chuckie hesitates when answering, causing Phil and Lil to call him a mirror boy, but he finally answers, and they all burst out laughing. Spike, still wet, then jumps into the playpen and licks Tommy. The twins say Tommy and Chuckie couldn't be mirror boys, since dogs can tell. Dee Dee says the babies can be a handful sometimes, but are adorable, as Lou says he's going to wash up.